Welcome to TESS training. In this session, we're going to talk about building group trips. So let's get started. On the main menu, click Trip Management and then Trips. At the top right, you'll see the Add button. Click it and then click Group. You'll see here that this looks a lot like a trip, which is very, very similar. So let's go ahead and add our main container for this group. We're going to do a vacation. Our start end dates are June 1st and June 8th. And now let's put in a group number. If this is an official group from a supplier, they'll give you a group number, so you'll put that here. If not, you can make up your own, and I recommend doing the last name of the primary traveler and the date, or whatever makes sense to you. Then we'll put in our tour operator, which this is going to be a Disney cruise, so I'll search Disney, and then I'll select my tour operator. Again, this trip description that we're going to enter here is whatever makes sense for you. And so we're going to set up a Doster and family cruise, and so I'll name it that, and it's in 2019. And so since everyone is going on this cruise, I'll add it here. So I'll add me a cruise. I'll do a search for Disney 7 days trip out of Port Canaveral. I select the correct Disney cruise, and then I'll change my time to 1 p.m. Notice I cannot add a room category here. We'll add that at the reservation level and click Save. Now I've got the container built that's going to hold all of the reservations. Now when someone wants to go on this trip, they're going to reserve a room. So I would need to add a reservation. So let's do that now. Go to the Reservations tab and click Add Reservation. If you notice, it's just a trip. And that's exactly what a reservation is. It's a trip inside this container that we've created. What you're reserving is a room. If you have multiple people in this room, then they are going to be on this reservation. Notice that it brought in all of the cruise information that I entered into the group. Now let's name our reservation. I recommend that you put the group description first, and then whoever the reservation is for. In this example, this is going to be Ron and Shawnee's room. Now let's add their room category. Select from the drop-down whichever room that they chose. If you happen to have the room number, you can enter it now and click Save. Now let's go add Ron and Shawnee as the travelers. The primary traveler is Ron. We'll search for Ron and add him. And our secondary traveler, who's Shawnee, and we'll add her. Now from here, I can send client portal tasks, set extensions. I can do anything that you would do for a normal trip. I can go up and add a document. I can add notes, and I can add agent tasks here. But here I'm going to add a booking just like normal. Click Add Booking. I've gone out to Disney. I've booked it. I've got my booking number. So I'm going to go ahead and enter it in. Choose the booking date, which I booked today. And then I'm going to add my tour operator. The package price is $6,500. Projected commission is $650. And then I'm going to click Save. So now let's go back to our Reservation Information tab. And you'll see all the information about this reservation. You'll see your bookings and your payments. You'll see your travelers. You'll see all the information. Now, if you go back to your Reservations tab and click it, you'll see the reservation we just added. Now you can expand your suppliers per reservation and the travelers on that particular reservation, and you can see them right here. And this is basically all you need to know about setting up a group trip. Now let's say someone else calls and wants to be added to this group. What you'll do is go and add another reservation. and go add the reservation description with the group name and who's staying in the room. In this example, this is Jeff and his family, and you'll add the room category that they're going to be staying in, and they're going to be staying in the family veranda, and click Save. Now let's add the travelers for this reservation. My primary traveler is Jeff, so I'll do a search for him and add him. And then you would add the rest of his family down below and add bookings and all the details that you'd want to this reservation. Now let's go back to our reservations tab because I want to show you one more thing. At the top right, you'll have a download button. The first option is to export all travelers, and this will give you the travelers and their addresses in case you want to do a mailing or something. The second one will return a rooming list, and this will be all the travelers and their rooms. And the third download will be your group's bookings. And there you have it. So when you go back to your trips menu, you'll see your group trip. You'll be able to expand it and see all your reservations, or you can go to the group and view it. Rule of thumb is if you have 2 or more people that are going on a cruise together or going to a resort, I recommend that you use a group. It's going to be really helpful for you. Hey, thanks so much for watching. Enjoy TESS.